awesome. Ha! Who are we kidding? The show is crude and probably shouldn't be watched by anyone. But it's too late now. You're here and this ride is already underway, so enjoy it, and remember, we do not offer refunds. And as usual, don't forget this is a live show, so send us your comments and let your voice be heard, and don't forget to share and like everything you see.
Wait.
Bowser had a six-pack and like a pierced nipple, and I was like, I'm never gonna look at this again.
There was a piranha plant.
Was really chiseled, and he was smoking a cigarette, and it was like, yes.
No, I've seen those pictures too. It's like, Bowser.
I have never in my life thought to sexualize Bowser. Like even Chomp Chain in the Piranha Plant. I was like, I was never into that. Like, she even has a sexy version of Rainbow Road. How do you sexualize and humanize a road?
The same way they sexualized freaking Hogwarts.
Kraken.
Hogwarts. I want to lick your windows. And it's not just any Kraken. It's the Kraken that lives in the lake.
No, it has to be Nightmare Chess. Where you use the Nightmare Chess cards to play, then that can be fun. Because it can be like a weird game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And chess. You're like, I laid my trap card down. You're like, ha ha ha. And everyone has to have the weird hair. Like, I would totally do chess that way.
They were so focused on if they could do it, they didn't stop to think if they should do it.
They should do it!
It's like Burger King's weird mac and cheese Cheeto thing.
I don't care. Bro, when you look at the Attack on Titan porn parody Titans, they look better. How do you make them look better? They don't have genitals.
They do in the porn parody version.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Fanservice, your weekly geek field trip into the world of pop culture from Kaiju Lens Media. I'm one of your hosts, Gavin, and I'm joined by my always fun co-host, Harley.
Hello.
And Cassandra.
I'm on the last train to Georgia. Which Georgia? I don't know.
So, fair warning, I'm having an asthma night, so this might be a shorter episode.
It's COVID.
But we're going to have some fun.
But don't worry, he's got the same treatment Trump did.
No, don't. We love you too much for you to die.
Yeah, we love you, Kevin. He does not have COVID.
No, I don't. Here's my inhaler.
He's asthmatic.
I've already been taking it. I just have some days that are really, really bad. Some days I don't have to worry about it. Today, unfortunately, is when I have to do a show. It's like, haha, we're gonna fuck with you. Because
it's not like it's not like you're living in a state with a huge amount of allergies, and Acidius doesn't have the best pollution control. I mean, I don't know why you would have asthma problems.
I mean, the asshole sitting next to me has no environmental allergies whatsoever.
Must be nice.
Right?
So, I want to show off. So, I saw this a long time ago, and I got mad at Phil for not paying attention to when it was out, and I had to buy it secondhand. And it was just an outfit, and I had to find something for it. And Harley and I have been talking back and forth, but I was like, I'm just going to do it. I finally got my Ursula Bear built from Build-A-Bear. I had to buy the outfit. Like, it was $40 on eBay. And then I bought the bear for $6.
He's got to give it a week.
So, yeah, like a long time ago, they did 4 Disney villains, but it was before they did like the themed bears, so you just bought the outfit for the bear. There was this one, Captain Hook, Cruella de Vil. I have to find that one because it has a puppy coat. A teddy bear wearing a puppy coat. That's fucking hilarious, y'all. And then the original Maleficent. So, yeah, she came with a wig, but nobody ever has it anywhere, so I could just make one because their wigs online are just ugly. So that's my show off of the week. I don't know what Harley over there's doing. She's going all over the place.
I'm refilling my cup with a very cold 2-liter water bottle.
Well, before we got on, she had exciting news to tell me, and I was just like, oh, God.
So I auditioned to be part of a Inuyasha fan dub for the new Yashahime series, and I applied to be Inuyasha's daughter, but I ended up getting Setsuda, which is Shishomaru's more assholey, like, mini-me. So I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I just that's so you. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we're all kind of doing our fandom thing. I just got a bunch of role playing books for a PDF wise. So yeah, I get to talk about that later.
I need to get you this alien one because I have all this alien stuff. I can't really make much sense of it. I could probably create a campaign if someone could be like, here's this what this and this does. Because apparently you have to like stop and sleep, and there's eating and breathing. Like, just play a game, y'all.
Well, no, it's so if it's doing what I think it's doing, it's relying on the GM going and taking, okay, this is going to take you 4 days to get from point A to point B. And on the entire time, there's going to be an alien ship. Like, look at the original Aliens and then, like, Aliens, like, 3 and somewhat 2, but mostly 3. Whereas, like, this is going to take days to get through. And I can see where you're like, okay, well, you got to sleep now. But do you want to sleep? I mean, the thing could be in the darkness.
True. I wasn't thinking of such long campaigns. I was thinking of quick skirmish missions.
Yeah. You're just thinking one.
Like, I'm already starting to kind of piece together my first one that I think would be fun because the last time I actually GM'd a game, I was in high school. So you could tell it's been shut up, Harley. It's been a really long day. It's been a really long time.
I didn't say nothing.
I was waiting for you, old ass GM.
I was like, that's what I said. I wasn't gonna say nothing, old man.
So yeah, we have some fun things to talk about tonight. But before we start, I have to show you guys this thing. You've probably seen it, but I've got to talk about it with you. Here we go.
Oh, it hasn't even loaded, and I know what it is.
It is
not loaded.
Completely bizarre. Hold on, I gotta because it's
gotta go flamingo.
It's the flamingo.
Gotta go.
It's a shit flamingo.
He talks.
I'm so hungry.
He eats and he poops.
Quick,
the toilet.
So I did a whole thing about kids' toys a couple months ago. About every fucking kid's toy now. It's about eating the thing and it shit
Out now for moose.
Oh god,
Why?
I know what the glitter is stuff too is. It's just sand with what is it? Like water repellent and stuff.
It's not 100%. But does no one think why do kids these days want to play toys that crap? And secondly, you play with it in the toilet and then you refeed it to the bird. Like, this is some human centipede level shit.
That's fucking grody.
Did you not see it?
Yeah, did we not?
You pour out the water, the sand becomes dry, you refeed it to the flamingo.
You know, this is how we're going to grow up with people having a fetish, and this is how the fetish. They're all going to start owning glass coffee tables.
Exactly. You want glass coffee tables? This is the route you go down for that shit.
Gavin, can you see the comments people are making?
I have not yet. I don't have my. Oh God, no! I didn't put up my laptop.
Hey, Courtney,
I'll pull it up.
Comments like,
Jill wants you to come play Among Us, and then it's
I will.
called
I have it.
I can't check
hydrophobic sand.
hold on.
Hydrophobic sand is the nasty sand that they're refeeding to the goddamn flamingo.
Yeah, and there's a way to make it. It's pretty easy. It's just sand and like I think polish, like shoe polish or something. I don't know.
It's something weird, but this started with, remember Doggy Doo, the board game where you fed the dog Play-Doh until it pooped and someone had to pick it up.
Nope.
And then there's the one where you flush the toilet handle at some point in time, the happy piece of shit jumps out. Y'all got to catch it.
Jesus.
You know.
And then they had Don't Step in It, where you have to blindfold someone and guide them through Play-Doh poop. I just can't.
And then there's Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. I mean, come on.
I grew up with He-Man and Transformers and G.I. Joe, Strawberry Shortcake, She-Ra, all this fun-ass stuff that promoted imagination. Kids these days have apps and shitty flamingos. I think I got the better.
I'm just thinking.
Shit.
I think y'all are live on Facebook.
We should be live on Facebook.
We're not live on Facebook.
Just reset my feed.
I
no,
might
we're
have
not live
accidentally not set this right.
You've got it live on YouTube, not Facebook.
Yeah. I
so
added some new things today. So we are testing out going to Daily Motion because we got approved for that. So hi, if you're watching a Daily Motion. I'm working on the back end of things, so sorry we're not on Facebook. But yeah, no, shitty toys. The thing is I kind of want to get one for us to play with. Just once.
No.
Let's do
never.
it. I mean, I've got one of those shitting unicorns that you feed it, glitter, and it shits slime too. It either shits or barfs, depending on what box you get.
Well, it's $45 on Amazon. I'm wondering if I should actually do it because we're going to talk about the witches later, but we're going to do a special live episode of my house because we're going to do a watch party. I don't know if anyone can be there. We can always just kind of link up online, but bring your poopy toys, Harley. We'll play with poopy toys and watch the witches.
We'll bring shitting toys and the witches.
I'm just thinking, what if we could find 80s toys and mentality of today's toys? What would the shitting transformer? I mean, just
it would like shit out like little lug nuts and stuff like
Optimus Prime's poop time.
Oh my god, could you imagine
like nuts and bolts?
The horrible He-Man versions? Like they had the slime pit shit, but what if they made it like the diarrhea pit?
Skeletor.
You can't. I mean, I thought they were going to the extreme when they made the wrestling toys that sweat. I don't remember if you those, but I had one because I worked at Toys R Us. But you fill it up with water and you push the button and it would sweat like a wrestler. I thought that was kind of cool.
Ew.
Pooping toys?
No, I mean, no.
I'm really tempted to order this flamingo. I don't know what the hell I do with it afterwards.
You would look at it with regret, going, "Damn, I bought this for this much money." You could wait 6 months, and it will be a third of the price.
Anyways,
so
I saw this on Facebook. Right. I know, and I made a post about it, and people were commenting that the 80s had it better. But anyways, so while I'm looking things up, tell us about this fun. We're gonna get a little political here. I'm gonna let Pocky take it over.
So the D&D for Dems, basically a group of Democrats are getting together for Texas politics to run a D&D game. Tickets are like $5 to watch the event, and the money goes to help run a charity. And yeah, it's actually looks. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it looks fun. I mean, you get to watch people play D&D and do help out a organization you like. If you like the Democrats, we're not saying you do or don't, but like if you do, yeah, this is totally worth it. I try to pull up.
What else? So it's basically just
Andrew Yang, Zahara Fazell. I cannot say the gentleman's name. He's on the Netflix show The Indian Matchmaker, and Erica.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what are their campaigns like. Like, is the big bad like a Trump dragon or ogre or something?
It's a troll.
The
It's a
big-
giant ogre with a toupee on that tells how great it is. It is the greatest ogre that has ever existed. Period. Best ogre. Best.
Here, your hands are too big. You gotta do tinier hands.
Oh,
Smaller
Oh
hands.
no, we are on
Tiny hands.
Facebook. I did set it right.
Okay.
Tiny hands.
This also goes. This also
you
goes.
have
Tiny
to
hand
hold-
ogre.
You have
Tiny
to
hand.
hold a kid's cheeseburger so your hand looks bigger.
He's got to
So,
have
like-
that slump in it.
And he just leans forward when he walks. This is also like the same day Spinal Tap announced they were going to help with their Democratic rally. I think in like Florida or something. Like they're doing a reunion concert. The cast of The Princess Bride is doing a live reading for the Wisconsin Democrats, and like there's a whole bunch of them. And I'm not.
There's a lot happening to try to make sure that Cheeto motherfucker doesn't get revoted.
But my thing is
Like
like
his own son is starting to go, dude, you're acting a little crazy.
Well, like
He made a comment to Forbes magazine that they needed to have an intervention.
Well, my thing is, I looked up. I was like, okay, what are the Republicans doing? And all I can find is these stupid.
They're hiding.
No, they're not. They're all recreating Edgar Allan Poe poems and short stories, like the Mask of Death, which is like apparently their go-to.
The
And
Mask
yeah,
of the Red Death isn't a fabulous Edgar Allan Poe.
it is fabulous.
is.
Apparently, the Republicans are convinced to keep repeating it, because they keep having these big rallies where the death keeps showing up.
I
Um,
just.
But I mean, like, I'm not going to want to get political, but come on, Republicans, step up your game. Like, we got people coming out here
No,
doing stuff.
don't. We need a fundamental shift.
Oh, we totally need
We've
a
had the
fundamental
worst 4
shift.
years. Everything has gone crazy. Even though Biden's not the best, let's just put this track back on the rails.
I'm going to stand with this. If Biden wins, great. But I'm also going to say that doesn't mean we stop protesting. We just change the name on, like, we're still fighting for all the injustices. It just means we might have a little easier time doing it. So, and yeah, I don't know. Yes, I do want the Democrats to win. I would like to see some, like, the Republicans, like, I don't know, show some, not just anger.
What
and
would the
hatred.
Republicans' D&D game be? Like, swarming off the poor and the humbled and keeping immigrants out?
No, it'd be riffs. It'd be all riffs. It'd be riffs. So it'd be like a group of soldiers who like go up and stop like questionably, racist comments about people. Like all the trolls are black.
Oh my God, that's so horrible. That's so horrible, Cassandra.
And yet you can fucking see it.
I can totally see Mitch McConnell as the GM. Biden's little screen going, roll for initiative for the, what are they called now? The Leather Boys? Which, you're the Proud Boys. You knew it was coming. And the best you could come up to replace yourself with was Leather Boys.
Okay.
You didn't do your research, did you?
So we need, we need to explain in case somebody doesn't know. So over the last couple of weeks, the gay community has taken over the term Proud Boys, hashtag Proud Boys. And it's mostly a lot of people, and I'm surprised I didn't see yours, Gavin. I'm surprised you didn't do one, which is people, gay men who are in long-term relationships or have been married, showing that they've been married for a long time, calling themselves Proud Boys, taking hashtag Take the Proud Boy Back. Proud Boys 2020. And so now the Proud Boys, the white supremacist groups, are going, the queers have taken over our name, so we're calling ourselves after something that you hold a weapon in. They call themselves
Leather Boys.
Leather men.
Leathermen.
But they
Leathermen.
didn't think this through very well because there's a whole kink subculture of gay men
Of leather daddies.
that wear leather.
Oh my God! Like they're not gonna win this. They're not gonna win this. It's gonna be hilarious.
I want to see if they can end up calling themselves the Color Guard at one point. Just like that, still missing it.
No, their next one's going to be
The Bears.
Even better.
Yes.
Because it's more gay men.
No. We're trying to let's stick with what gay thing can we call ourselves and accidentally get fucked over with it.
Because they won't go with the Twinks. They'll go with the Bears. With Bears.
No. I got it. I've got it. The Furies. But the furries.
Things that make you wanna go.
I hope they go that route.
Yes,
Because
so
I
much.
don't think they know what's coming to them.
No, they don't. They actually have some furries that are members of the white supremacist group, and it is the funniest thing to know.
Okay, so with that, we're going to move off of politics. We're going to talk about some trailers. What did you guys think of the Monster Hunter teaser?
That Diablos looked fabulous.
Yes, it did.
Cutthroat.
I just hate that is the Earthlings suck to the other world.
You didn't see me throw a fork across the room because it's the only thing I could throw. Was not this bottle. Hold on.
No, I
There.
I
Now
don't watch
throw.
it. I'm very excited about it. I'm kind of weirded out why they're going with the marine route, but I can see kind of why they're doing it. But everything else, like as far as poster wise, and that trailer went, other than of course, the weirdness with the Marines and the tank with the guns mounted on it, worked just great.
They could have done a complete setting movie like Lord of the Rings and been really good. I hate the fact that we rely on that trope of you have to relate it to something on Earth. It's like they did with the He-Man movie. That was some stupid shit. Transformers. They were already here.
Alien versus, or Aliens versus Predators, where you have to put them on modern day Earth for some stupid reason. Yeah,
it was funny.
Here's the thing, like it's Paul W. Anderson. So one, this entire movie is his wife, the action figure.
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich is his wife. I had hopes for this movie. I didn't look who was directing it. All I saw was we're getting Mila Jovovich, which is fine. She's done action before. She did the Resident Evil movies, and she did a lot of her own stunts. We're getting Johnny Yee as the hunter. That's literally the character's name. And we're getting Ron Perlman as the admiral. And I'm like,
and it
fine.
fucking works because you look at their characters with them in live action in the costumes based on what they were supposed to be in the game. They are almost dead fucking on amazing. And I liked the casting of Mila being in this movie because she actually plays Monster Hunter. They gave her the dual blades because that's what she plays with in the game.
But the
only thing I can hope is somebody has a badass insect glaive.
Yeah, same here. But the whole thing is why they even say it's going to be loosely based. And my whole thing is I already know where this plot is going. We have to get back home. Okay, hey, we open the door to get back home. And as you're doing it, Diablos and Rathios and a couple other ones are showing up. They're the terrorists. The reason this thing portal was open was because terrorists are wanting to use the monsters to come to Earth so they can do terrorism.
That's awful. Please, I don't want that to be the story.
And then it's going to go. We can't go through the door. We have to seal it. We're going to be stuck here forever, but then we'll find another way home. And then it's going to end. And I already came up with a better plot. Here was my plot for this series.
And then we'll get more Monster Hunter movies.
Yeah, we'll get 13 of them, and at one point they'll involve Mila Jovovich's clones. I don't know why. Just to have with Resident Evil. And that's Paul W. Anderson's
and then a
fetish.
giant Valkyana.
Then it'll become Attack on Titan. Somehow make it into Attack on Titan universe. But here's my plot. If you wanted to do a plot, have Mila Jovovich going to marry a guy, but the guy is a hunter, and he's going to go on one last mission before they get married, and he settles down, and then
a marriage revenge story. Is that where we're going with Faki?
Do you want that? I mean, we could go other places, but I'm if they're whole, we have to make it a journey to go after something. That's fine. Versus, I don't know, United States Marines getting teleported to another world, and then all of a sudden they have to start. Yeah, I'd rather have a murder revenge.
It works.
But the thing is,
we'll see.
I doubt this is going to work. As Paul W. Anderson, he doesn't make
Everything
movies that work.
has to be better. It has to be better than the second Silent Hill movie.
That one's not that bad.
Did
Okay,
you
I
see
wanna-
that fake ass muscle suit on Pyramid Head? They could have brought back the
Yes.
original choreographer who walked around set with his ass hanging out in the first one, but he was really that chiseled. I mean,
Or you
they could have got strippers to be the nurses again, but no, they didn't. And then they fucked up the storyline and made Vincent the romantic interest. As much as I like looking at a, small Jon Snow, but, that wasn't even the storyline. They fucked that all to shit and back.
I'm also going to say, did you see the last Resident Evil movies, which were all nothing but like, look at my wife in hot pants?
I mean, I'm okay
I have
looking at
all
it
of them,
in hot pants.
except I think the last one. I don't really watch them. They are all in a collection because I like the first two. But then it just goes whoop, whoop, whoop.
Did you see the rest of the Underworld movies?
I only like the first two. Once they did Rise of Lycans, I was pretty much done. And then they jumped to the future with their kid.
And I was like, I didn't understand that one, but I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, this trailer actually made me upset because I'm like, why do we have tanks? Why do we have soldiers? I mean, like, in the games they have gunpowder. So one of those movies, they have both.
Yes, but these guns don't work. That's the thing. Earth weapons don't work against the monsters. Give me that chicken roll with a freaking egg. I'll shoot in the eye.
Okay, here's the biggest question. What's the Pelico?
Yes.
What's the Calico? What's Palicos? Who's voicing the Palico? That's the biggest question.
They don't talk.
Peter Dinklage.
Oh my god, if Peter Dinklage is a goddamn Palico, I will lose my shit.
That might make it the greatest movie then. I don't know.
Wait. Peter Dinklage needs to be the really buff one that cooks. And
Yes.
then, God, who's the other one? The guy that plays Wicket.
Oh, Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis needs to be the one that travels with everybody.
He'd be too whitey. Warwick Davis has the whiteiest voice. Matt Mardigan.
Well,
But they don't have to
you
say
can't help
anything. He doesn't have to say anything because the cats just meow at everybody.
No, you can't have it meow to everybody because you have to make it talk. So, yeah, no. Also,
only
I
the
think
big one talks.
Warwick Davis is a bit old for this one, but I would like to see somebody. I don't know. I don't know. I had hope, and then I found out who was directing it. Then I saw this trailer, and then I was done.
Well,
I'm excited. My kids are excited. My 7-year-old plays Monster Hunter with me every Saturday. And so he's
we're
like,
gonna
Mom,
see how
we
it
gotta go see this
comes.
movie.
Because they've announced Wonder Woman's going to go video direct December. They're bypassing the theaters, and all these movies are now like, I think that's what we're gonna be doing because the theaters can't stay open. So we're gonna
AMC
see what
declared
happens.
bankruptcy, did it?
So
No, they
Didn't
have 6 months.
Is Regal or
Regal shut everything down.
Yeah.
yeah, we're still open, but they're doing this weird thing now where they do drive-ins, so you can, during the daytime, you can pay to go into the movie theater, or at night, you can just pull into the parking lot and watch whatever movie they're playing.
So
That'd be
is
kind
this-
of fun to do.
So wait, is
It's a blast.
COVID going to bring back the American Drive-In?
I
Theater.
hope so.
That'd be interesting.
Because
I
Hutto,
love going to drive-ins.
Hutto has a drive-in movie theater, and so does
We have
wanna
one
say-
here.
I think Bastrop has one too.
Yeah, I think Bastrop has one. I think there's a couple around the Austin area, and it's like, I've noticed a trend recently of them coming back. I'm wondering if Regal and them die, will the American Drive-In come back, or will the smaller owned family theaters come back?
I could see a lot of the dollars theaters coming back. I could see them doing more drive-ins. I can see outdoor events where they play movies happen more often, not just during the summertime. Because I know our town does a lot of the they do movies in the park and stuff, and families bring lawn chairs, and we sit around and eat food and watch movies on big screens.
Yeah, I know 101X always does summer park movies. Like, it's always a big event because they always pick a good theme.
Well, the other thing I was surprised about this week, and I wasn't exactly looking forward to till the trailer came out, was HBO said, y'all get The Witches on HBO Max. Just go watch it. And I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I have to say
I don't
that
know how I feel about it.
I was very hesitant because I love the original.
You weren't supposed to watch it without us.
The original?
Did you watch it? No,
It doesn't come out until the 22nd.
Okay, I was like, did you watch the new one without us, Gavin?
No, we're going to do a watch party over here, bitch.
Okay, I was like, you cannot watch it without us.
No, I love the original. And I like Robert Zemeckis, and I like the weird take of this movie. And I want to see if they go the full force of Anna Hathaway and turn her into an ugly witch. I hope to God they do.
They've already showed her as a witch.
Not the full-on ugly witch.
Yeah,
No, you see. No, she's not as ugly. They're not going to make her as ugly as they did in the 80s movies. They already showed a picture of what she looks like.
I want to see
They
her
just-
like,
because
she's looking in the mirror.
I want to see her
But,
like hideously ugly.
Well, remember, there's
Like,
a
I
scene
was
where she's
laughing.
floating and
Keep going, Cassandra.
I think there's a scene where they're doing the reveal of the chocolate, and
Yeah.
she's floating in the air and everything. That's her look. That's what they're going to make her look like.
I
She's
hope
out.
that's-
The wig's off.
I hope there's
the wig's
a
off
hidden
and
step.
everything's off.
I hope there's that hidden step where her face comes off. Or something. Because we have to acknowledge you.
So,
If
like, Paris Hilton pull the face off game.
I don't think they will because they don't want to make because if kids get scared, they're going to throw a fit. The Karens of the week will throw a fit.
They watched the one with Angelica Houston. That shit is frightening when she pulls her face off.
They
Like,
don't show kids those
They watch that one
movies.
just fine.
But it's a whole
No, they
different
don't.
generation.
Nobody
My
knows. The only
generation can
people.
watch her rip her face off. Kids today cannot.
Yeah. Sorry, Gavin.
Well-
People don't show those to their kids.
The Witches is a family movie. It always was.
It is, but again, it's a whole different generation. Like, my kid would watch it, no problem. But I can guarantee you, Karen down the street won't remember the original Witches movie and won't show her kids this movie.
Or she will remember, and then they'll get the face removal part, and she'll throw the DVD out the window, grab the DVD, put it in the back of the case, and like.
It's not Christian.
Well, I was gonna say was like I had a woman bought Pan's Labyrinth. I told her, hey, this is only
Oh
in
my
Spanish.
gosh.
She bought it for her
I do
8-year-old
love that
child.
movie.
And she's like, why is it only in Spanish? I have it in the international section. It's also in the horror section. Yes, it was also in the international section.
One of my favorites was when we went to go see Beowulf. There was a woman complaining because she took her children to see it because it was a cartoon. She didn't do any research. No research.
So that movie came out.
Wasn't that movie rated R?
Yeah.
So when that movie came out, I was in high school and we had just finished reading it. And so we got to watch it on DVD in class. And we had to have signed permission slips because Angelina Jolie is naked.
My teacher in English class, we were watching the original 70s Romeo and Juliet, and she right with like the thing she went to the front of the room and had this giant sign. We're all seniors in high school, and she puts this big piece of like cardboard over the screen, and she looks into the side and she goes, "Okay," and we realized, I went back and I found the clip, and I'm like, you can see his butt.
They covered themselves legally. Literally.
I mean, we played the game of how many times could we almost see Beowulf's junk during the fight scene.
You and Phil. He does that too.
We were like, oh, I saw a ball. There's the tip of his dick right there.
So anyways,
He
yes.
is the Legionnaire.
With that Thursday it comes out, I will open my house so you guys can come over if you want. Whoever's here, we'll just live stream us watching the witches and have fun with it and talk and eat and drink and be merry and stupid. You won't see the witches with you guys, but we'll tell you when we're starting. So if you want to watch along with us, go. But definitely different.
Yes.
So last thing for the show, and I hope Harley hasn't seen this. I found a new sport for the Ocho.
Oh, yeah,
You haven't watched
Ocho.
the original one?
Huh?
Jill hasn't seen the original Witches.
Wait, who hasn't seen the original Witches?
Jill!
We need
You
to
didn't
fix
watch
that.
Morticia rip her face off? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that and let her watch Morticia rip her face off.
I'm like,
okay.
I'm a little shocked by that, actually.
I am too.
Well, mostly because Jill is, does a lot of makeup effects and everything, and the makeup effects of the original Witches is like
amazing.
really, are amazing.
I'm surprised that I have seen it and she hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh my. All right. So I hope you haven't watched this, Harley, because I'd really like to actually see your reaction to something stupid.
Okay, show me stupid.
I mean, we,
So I came across this video today. I want this to be an actual sport.
Yeah. Fuck.
Of course it's not playing. Is it playing for you guys?
No. Okay, also, I thought I lost connection to the internet for a second because you guys all stopped, and I was like, fuck.
I'm just
Okay. So,
for it to do the thing.
you see all these ladies right here? It's on my Facebook page. You can watch it later. So, they're
It's
on
great.
this plate that starts to spin faster and faster, flinging them off.
And it doesn't fling. We should say they slide off very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. So this plate spins, it spins. And then I was watching going, okay, I can tell it's professional. She had no shoes on. She had her hands down. She was planted. So I was like, well, what are they going to do when they get to this certain point? And they drop a beach ball on a string and use it as a pendulum to start knocking them. And then they start throwing ropes and lassos at him until there's only one left, and they pull her off.
It's great. I thought it was like, yes, I want this as a sport because this would be fun to watch.
I'm going to see if I can just pull it up and just share the page.
We're watching it right now, so.
Yeah. I cannot. We're going to watch a reaction. Like, this is a white woman's sport. That's all that's on this thing.
It's
and I don't know why
adventurous.
you're gonna do this and
It's
wear
adventurous.
dresses.
I would say it's adventurous white women's sport. It's like even better. It's like people like who would have fun, like the sort of people we would associate with.
So this is on my Facebook page. I'll put it on our fan service page. But it's freaking hilarious. And they just start flinging off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So these are from Germany, or this is at a beer fest thing. Because if you look at the dresses, a lot of these dresses are like traditional German dresses.
Oh yeah.
There's one girl in a pair of ripped up jeans.
I was just like,
we could never do this in America. I'm going to say that right now.
We could totally do this in America.
No, because you get
but
one angry.
Karen would get mad.
Yeah, Karen would get mad.
We could totally.
I mean, we do like those stupid mechanical bulls.
Yeah, you just have to have people say a bunch
Jill
of
says we did do this in America when we were kids on a fucking playground before they took the giant spinny things of death out.
Okay, I'm going to see if it plays. They dropped that ball on her head.
And I was like, damn, like.
Oh God,
right
do you know what?
face.
Okay, do you know what they call this?
What
I
do they
looked up
call
the
this?
name of this event. You guys are going to love this because
It's
the name
wife,
by
wife
itself,
grab.
the name by itself screams this would get Ocho views. The game is called The Devil's Wheel.
Because I was watching that, and I saw the 3 women, and I saw that one. She's like a pro. I was like, what's going to happen now? And that ball just hit that bitch on the head and started swinging around.
I'm watching her like keep escaping the ropes. Like, come on, girl.
Oh my
She's
God!
like, I will
Okay,
not
okay.
be your I will not be your bride today, bitch.
So I have found this, right? I found the Wikipedia page for this. Smaller versions of the Devil's Wheel was displayed at something science center. Hold on. There's a version of this game in popular culture. This is considered a rite of passage to play this game. By the way, if you have to go and play this. It's not Oktoberfest unless you play this game.
So I was right. It is Oktoberfest.
It is.
Oh, they almost got her.
Are they starting to lasso her?
Yeah, they're starting to lasso her.
Like, that bitch is not letting go.
Like she holding on, man.
That needs to join our ranks of the Ocho sports with professional
I
slap
think
fighting.
We should do it anyway. Let's do it. I'm down.
We need it.
Oh.
If you find a place to do it, we'll do it.
Okay, so apparently it is. Hold on, let's see if I can find a place. But yeah, there's this entire Wikipedia page, and it's this is a sport. There's competitive.
Like, I want to know what else
Competitive
they
white
throw at them.
grabbing.
I wasn't expecting the pendulum ball, and then the ropes, then
I
the
was
lassos.
expecting that ball to keep going after they
Like-
hit her the first time.
Let's be vindictive and pull out water hoses.
They do. There's one video I'm watching. It's 42 seconds long, and you see this guy with a champagne bottle. He uncorks it, and you just see you see all the like, hey, you see the little Nerf guns.
We need an Olympics event with nothing but these Ocho level sports. Do you know how the viewership would just skyrocket if you had Olympic level skee ball?
Yes, that would be.
Olympic skee ball.
Or, competitive chess? Or that weird one in Japan I love where you stand on a pole and people defend it?
That
Well,
would
like
be
hell.
the.
You know what-
I want competitive ice hockey.
Yeah?
The air hockey tables where you
Yeah.
bruise everybody's knuckles.
Oh! But only if there are fights, because it can't be hockey if there's not fights.
Yeah, it's just air hockey fights, man.
That'd be hilarious. All right. So that's been it for this episode. I can
No,
feel...
God, this is. Apparently, there are only a handful of them in America. These devil wheels, but they're all up north.
Well, we can figure that out. All right, so that's it for this episode. We hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget the 22nd. Come watch The Witches with us. We'll be
I'll try to be there.
watching it and chilling out in my living room with the webcam on, just talking and having fun.
Oh wait, are we doing that before or after Super Gamer Bros?
We're going to postpone Super Game Bros that day.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that tomorrow. But yes, we really need to create our own sports league. It'd be so fucked up. It would just be so fucked up.
You know what should be the football of the Ocho?
What?
Magic the Gathering.
I could 100% see that.
That would be our football. Like because every Friday night they do MTGs.
They do MTGs forever.
That's true.
Every night is MTG.
That's true, but like Friday night is the Friday Night Magic Leagues, and that would be that would be our football.
I'm going to figure out how to turn Candyland into a competitive sport.
Easily. You have the characters. You have people be the characters, and then turn it into a horror game where you have to survive the characters.
Yes. I
did
thought
you-
about that because you brought that up before. The live action horror Candyland would be hilarious.
Did you guys see
So
the?
we-
You see the on Facebook? I think I shared it or somebody else shared it. Where like someone got all the Milton Bradley games and turned them into like Sci-Fi
Loved
Channel or
Loved
horror.
it. The Mousetrap one, the Hungry, I loved it.
The Hungry Hippo one actually I thought was real for a second.
Dude, I just want the scary Candyland.
I
want to figure this out.
Hungry Hippo. Hippos are vicious little fuckers. Not little.
I was like, little?
No.
Have you seen it?
Speaking of vicious, have y'all watched Crawl, that alligator movie?
No.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Is that the one where like the village is getting flooded and
The little town on the base getting flooded? Yeah, she gets trapped in the house.
Yeah.
That is some vicious fucking alligator shit. It freaked the shit out of Phil. He was high as fuck when he watched it. So.
Being high as fuck. Surprise.
And then we're gonna do an Amazon watch party as well because there's a movie we have to watch. I already showed it with Harley. It's called Carousel. It's about a carousel unicorn that breaks off and starts going on a killing spree.
Kind of like a killer tire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to say the Killer Tire movie.
No, but this one has laser beams in his eyeballs. And it's literally just a plastic horse that they like shove around corners. Like it's so bad.
No.
Where the turkey is obviously a puppet. Nice tits, bitch. Gobble,
Yeah.
gobble, motherfucker.
No. I know who we need to get to watch that movie.
Who?
Jessica.
I will see if she's up for doing a watch party.
As Velocipaster.
Velocipaster is awesome. Let me see if I still have the video.
You know what I kind of want to watch, and mostly because I want to turn it into a role-playing game, is A Babysitter's Guide to Hunting Monsters.
That's new, yeah.
I want to see that only because I want to turn it into a role-playing game. I like the idea of babysitters hunting monsters to stop the kids from getting eaten by them. Does that sound like a role-playing adventure?
It does. There's all our Halo ones.
But yeah.
I have, okay. All right. For those of you who have not seen Velocipaster, this is basically what you're in for.
A blue screen of death?
Quits. There we go.
Just go watch awful Velocipaster. It's terrible.
He Dragon Ball Z's into an inflatable Velociraptor. Yes, those are drug ninjas. Yes, he's biting people's arms off.
That is only the second most silliest use of an inflatable costume I've ever seen.
All right. So with that,
you want to know what
we
the
are
first
done
one
for the
was?
week. Which one?
I said that is the second silliest use of an inflatable
Yeah, that's the
dinosaur
first
costume.
one.
Two lesbians with strap-ons going at it in the side of those costumes.
No. The best one are the ones on stripper poles.
No, straight up there was two lesbians. One of them had a strap-on.
I thought we were going to get away without a porn reference in this episode.
Nope.
I did too. Usually I'm the one that brings up porn.
Nope. I
Ugh.
was like, I saw that. I was like, wait, we haven't had a porn reference. Here, bring the porn reference.
Well, if you've been watching Daily Motion, thanks for watching. It's our first test out there. We will be on Plex Storm soon. So
okay,
that'll probably be next week.
Yeah.
But that's it for this week. Don't forget tomorrow, Super Gamer Bros. We're doing a DLC episode all about horror games. We're having fun with that. And then every Tuesday is Brad's Red Web. They had a great show last week with Daniel Grego.
Daniel Griego, yes.
Yes, we did talk about WoW last week.
Okay.
And they said it wasn't a big deal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
No,
the
they said
second
it wasn't.
time in WoW history that a game has been delayed.
They
It's
said it
also
wasn't
the
that big of a
first time.
deal.
It's also the first time in WoW history a pandemic has hit.
Yep.
So I mean, a lot of firsts.
Oh, the first.
All right, so that's it. We'll see you guys next